Hare Krishna. We will start with prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurulmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Namaho Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swamini Namini. Nama Acharya Padaya Nitai Krupa Pradayane Gaura Kata Damadaya Nagara Gramatarine. Namaho Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Today we are going to see some points about secrets of prayers. Secrets of Bhakti. So here I have taken 4 points. Secrets of Bhakti. One is Sadhu Sangha, next Bhakta Pada Dhuli, Bhakta Pada Jal, Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha. So, am I audible? Hare Krishna?
Yes,
Loud and clear, Mataji.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So these are the secrets of Bhakti. One is Sadhu Sangha, Bhakta Pada Dhuli, next Bhakta Pada Jal, Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha. So let's see one by one. 1 minute. See, first point is Sadhu Sangha. So here we can come to know. We can read many books which we got from great Acharyas and Vaishnavas, like Nectar of Devotion and Nectar of Instruction, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. So whatever is mentioned in that Nectar of Instruction and Nectar of Devotion, if we want to live life like the instructions given in the book, if we want to implement instructions in our life, whom should we live with? So if we are with the materialistic people, if we are in general public, karmi people, we cannot follow all these instructions and all these points which mentioned in Nectar of Instruction or Nectar of Devotion. So we need devotees association. In Bhakta Sangha only we can implement all these points and all these important points to implement in our Bhakti life. So we are very grateful. We should be very grateful to Prabhupada because he has given this ISKCON community and devotees. So just you think once, if there is no devotee, if we are somewhere else without any devotees association, how can we follow all these instructions and all these to implement in our life? So it's very difficult to think about that. So the greatest gift that Prabhupada is given us is the beautiful community of ISKCON. So we are dancing, we are doing kirtan in devotees association. We are hearing Harikatha. So just think, if there is there is no devotees, with whom we can dance, with whom we can do chanting kirtan, with whom we can do charcha of Harikatha. So it's very difficult to imagine also. It's very horrible situation. So devotees are very, very important in our life as we are following Krishna consciousness. So we may not know because we have got everything. Now we have got everything because we are connected to one temple. So, but if we go where there is no ISKCON center, they are struggling a lot for a devotees association. So Sadhu Sangha is very, very important, and it also gives us a nourishment for our Bhakti Lata. It gives us a competitive mentality. That means competitive means devotional spiritual competition. It's friendly competition. So if there is no devotee, there will not be any competition, and we think that whatever we are doing, that is ultimate, that is all in all. There will not be anybody to correct us also. So if we are surrounded by any normal people and who are very favorable and who always push us, like who always pumps us, whatever, you are very great, you are so grateful person, you are doing like that, like this. If somebody are like that, who are boasting us always, we think that yes, whatever I am the boss, whatever I am doing, that is correct. Whatever I am doing, that is all in all. But if we are in devotees association, we will get lot of points, and by seeing by seeing other devotees life, by seeing other devotees what they are following, with this also we will come to know many points, many teachings, by following their footsteps, by following their we get a lot of inspiration by seeing them. 1 minute. So here I want to share one. So it is not that all are very positive, whom we are with the devotees. It may not be all positive. It may be positive or negative, but it's a good weather to progress in our spiritual life. So just I wanted to share one story which is connected to this type of association. There were 10 people in the journey. So middle of the night, they were stuck in the thunderstorm in a big, in a forest, a deep forest. They stuck in the thunderstorm. They took shelter in a hut. Thunder is falling sorry, lightning is falling very near to their hut. They were in fear that in any moment lightning may strike their hut and all will die. But one of them, in that 10 peoples, one of them thinking, thought that somebody are there in this, in our group, who destined to die. So maybe today is their death day, maybe. So that's why this lightning is falling very so close to us. Instead of that, we all die just because of one person's misfortune. Why not we isolate that person? Like that one person who he is very intelligent, who is very learned, he thought of that like that. So for one person, for one person's misfortune, why should all die? Like that he thought, and he started to instruct others also. He said that he said 100 meters away there is a tree. Let's go one by one, touch the tree and come back. So if destiny is to die, the lightning falls you and you will die. So rest 9 are safe. In this way, that person plans. One by one started going out. First person went, nothing happened. First person went and touched the tree and come back, nothing happened. Second person went, touched the tree and nothing happened. So the people who are went and come back, they are relieved. They are feeling happy. That like that 9 persons went and touched, nothing happened. They came back. The 10th person, now only left over one person is there in the hut. So that person started crying. No, I don't want to go out. Maybe that lightning may falls on me. I may die. I don't want to go out. Please don't send me out. Like that, he started crying. So, but all others all forced him to go out. No, everybody went out. Rule is rule for everyone. You have to go. So he came out, walked and touches that tree. Meanwhile, when he went out, the last person, when he came out and he is walking towards the tree to touch that tree, meanwhile, the lightning falls on that hut. all 9 other people died. This guy is safe. The 10th person guy is safe. But actually, what that others thought, because of this person, the 10th person, they are going to die. But actually, till that time, because of that 10th person only, they are in safe condition. They are in safe mode. So, like that, because of devotees association only, we are safe. We cannot say that because of that person I am falling down. Because of that person I am very disturbed. We cannot complain like that. We don't know. We don't know with whom we are thinking that we are disturbed, but actually that person may be responsible for our growth in Krishna consciousness. So in one of Vaishnava Thakura, in one of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's this bhajan kirtan, he says, Krishna se tomara, Krishna dite paro, tomara sakti ache, ami to kangala, Krishna Krishna boli, dai tava pache pache. So the translation goes like that. Krishna is yours. You have the power to give him to me. I am simply your servant running behind you, shouting Krishna Krishna. This is the verse from Vohe Vaishnava Thakura. So that Vaishnava, that pure devotee, has the power to distribute Krishna. See here, Krishna is yours. So yours means that devotees, that pure devotees. Krishna is yours. You have the power to give him to me. So if that person thinks, that pure devotee thinks he wants to give Krishna prema for everyone, he has that power. He can give Krishna to everyone. I am simply your servant running behind you, shouting Krishna Krishna. So, and even Krishna says that I am Bhakta Paradino. Aham Bhakta Paradino. So, Aham means me, myself. Bhakta Paradino. I am sold out. To whom? For pure devotees. This is the power of devotees. This is the power of association of devotees also, devotees association. So we have to relish in our life all kinds of association. Every association nourishes us. It may be positive, it may be negative. So when we take association with the seniors, it nourishes us because we just learn from them and we follow them because they are seniors to us. So we cannot say no to them. So we follow them, we nourish, we learn them by following, and we take instructions from them. So it is also nourishment. When we take association from newcomers, that means a neophyte, it is also nourishes. How it nourishes us? Because we can guide them. We can help them how to chant, how to read, and how to do kirtan. By teaching them, we can learn. When we associate with the devotees of in our level, so same level, there also so much rubbing happens. So it may not be that much a comfortable situation because think in ring road or national highway, so many vehicles are going. So what the vehicle which is going far away front side ahead, with that vehicle we don't have any problem. So the vehicle which is coming behind, with that vehicle also we don't have any problem. But the vehicle which is passing nearby, parallelly with that vehicle only, we have lot of problems. So our situation also like that, Vaishnava. So we should be very careful with same level of devotees. But it is also nourishes us. how, suppose here I wanted to share one analogy. If we put some stones with the sharp edges in a bag and just start what we say, shake that bag. So these stones rubbing each other, hitting each other in the bag, slowly, in due course of time, they become like pebbles. They become soft and they become round. By rubbing each other, by hitting each other, the edges of the stone, sharp edges of the stones, they become smooth and they looks like marbles, pebbles. So in that way only, in that way also, even our who are parallel in the same line, if we follow carefully, so it is also nourishes us. That bhakti also nourishes us. So here one more. Bhakta Suddha. Yeah, here. 1 minute. See here, devotees of devotional service, dust of the lotus feet. Here. Okay. Till now, I shared about devotees association. Now we start the second point, Bhakta Pada Dhuli. So here in 1 minute. SB, Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 12th chapter and 12th sloka. So here translation goes like this. This is the conversation between, conversation between Rahu Gana and, sorry, can somebody help? Rahu Gana and who is that another person? 5th canto, 12th chapter. Please find out somebody. So by that time I read translation. My dear Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So here translation, my dear King Rahugana, unless one has the opportunity to smear his entire body with the dust of the lotus feet of great devotees,
Mataji, voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking. Hare Krishna, now Prabhu?
Just
Yes.
the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes. So, here, this is the conversation between Rahugana and Jagabharata. This is the same from canto, 5th canto, 12th chapter, 12th sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. Translation is, my dear King Rahugana, unless one has the opportunity to smear his entire body with the dust of the lotus feet of great devotees, one cannot realize the absolute truth. One cannot realize the Krishna, voice is not coming.
Yes, Mataji, unable to hear.
One minute, Prabhu. Yeah, now Prabhu.
Yes,
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna,
it is breaking. We can somewhat make out after seeing the PPT. But yes,
Okay.
your voice is breaking. I think you can continue, Mataji. Maybe some network issue.
Yeah, network issue, it seems. So here, one cannot realize the absolute truth
Now it is
simply
clear.
by
Mataji.
observing. Thank you. One cannot realize the absolute truth simply by observing celibacy, brahmacharya, strictly following the rules and regulations of householder life, leaving him as a vanaprastha, accepting sannyasa, or undergoing severe penances in winter by keeping oneself submerged in water, or surrounding oneself in summer by fire and the scorching heat of the sun. There are many other processes to understand the absolute truth. But the absolute truth is only revealed to one who has attained the mercy of a great devotee. See, here in Purport also very stunning points are there. So without devotee's padaduli, we cannot understand the absolute truth. See here, my dear Rahugana, unless one has the opportunity to smear his entire body with the dust of the lotus feet of great devotees, one cannot realize the absolute truth. So, dust of the pure devotees means not only Charana Renu, not only dust of the pure devotee, the instructions which are coming from the pure devotee and following by that instructions also we get same type of results. We can understand the absolute truth. Not only the dust of the Charana Renu, dust of the lotus feet. So every time we may not get the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees. See, last week Guru Maharaj has come. So we got some dust of the lotus feet of our Guru Maharaj. But every time we cannot expect. But by following Guru Maharaj's instructions, by following his Vani, we are doing seva indirectly, and in that way we can realize the absolute truth. See here, they have mentioned in this verse, they have mentioned so many penances like brahmacharya, vanaprastha, sannyasa, and keeping oneself submerged in water in winter season, and in summer by fire, surrounding by fire, by scorching heat of the sun. There are many other process, but whatever process you follow, if there is no great devotees association or great devotees padaduli, if we cannot smear their padaduli, it is the nothing but a waste of time what we are doing. So that much power is there, bhakta, in the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees. So it's very important to follow their instructions whenever we get their association, take their dust. And here, no, so by taking their dust, see the body which we can see, this is a gross body. Sorry, yes, gross body. So gross body, with gross body there is no problem. It will mix into the panchabhutas after leaving the body. But the problem is with the subtle body, mind, intelligence, and false ego. So by doing this, by taking the dust of the lotus feet of great devotee, by rolling in the dust, and by doing obeisances, Dandavat Pranam with in front of that great devotees, we can reduce our false ego also. So that means we are cleaning our subtle body also. So next, this verse is from Bhakti Vinod Thakur's one bhajana, Suddha Bhakta Charana Renu. The bhajana title also Suddha Bhakta Charana Renu. So here, what he is telling, Suddha Bhakta Charana Renu, bhajana Anukula, Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi, Prema Latikara Mula. So Suddha Bhakta Charana Renu, Suddha Bhakta, pure devotees, dust of the lotus feet, bhajana Anukula. So it is Anukula for our bhakti, Anukula for our bhajana. Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi. So bhakti, that devotees seva is our Parama Siddhi. Prema Latikara Mula. So translation, the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees enthusiastic devotional service, and service to the pure devotees of the highest order are the roots of the creeper of devotion. So these are the roots for Bhakti Lata, Bhakata Charana Renu and Bhakata Seva. These are the roots for our Bhakti Lata. So in Madhya Leela, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela 11.58, Prabhupada mentions that our first duty is to satisfy the spiritual master who can arrange for the Lord's mercy. A common man must first begin to serve the spiritual master or the devotee. Then through the mercy of the devotee, the Lord will be satisfied. Unless one receives the dust of a devotee's lotus feet on one's head, there is no possibility of advancement. So we have to note this point. See, unless one receives the dust of a devotee's lotus feet on one's head, there is no possibility of advancement. Unless one approaches a pure devotee, he cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is from Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. So here from Guru Maharaj JPS office Guru Maharaj quote, it is little blurred slide. The dust from the feet of a devotee, the water that has washed the feet of a devotee, and the remnants of Mahaprasada left by a devotee, these three things have been described as very powerful. So even Chaitanya Charitamrita also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that Bhakta Padaduli Bhakta Padajal Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha Tini Mahabal. So they are very Mahabal. What are these three Mahabals? Bhakta Padaduli Bhakta Padajal Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha. These three items are very powerful, Mahabal. Same quote Guru Maharaj is mentioning here. The dust from the feet of devotees, the water that has washed the feet of a devotee, and the remnants of Mahaprasada left by a devotee, these three things have been described as very powerful. So last week, by Krishna's mercy, Guru Maharaj's mercy, all these items we got almost. Pada Jal, they sprinkled on our head after washing Guru Maharaj's Pada Jal. Sorry, not Pada Jal, that is after Guru Puja. Then we got remnants from Guru Maharaj, Bhukta Avasesha, Prasad, Mahaprasada. And we got Guru Maharaj association and his lotus feet dust. So here, first, I'm going little fast, time is up. One point, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.5.25 sloka, translation goes like that. Once only by their permission, this is Narada Muni. Narada Muni is explaining his previous life's history, previous life's points. Once only by their permission, I took the remnants of their food. And by so doing all, my sins were at once eradicated. Thus being engaged, I became purified in heart. And at that time, the very nature of the transcendentalist became attractive to me. So this is Narada Muni is telling, by taking Mahaprasadam from sadhus, by their permission, he got taste of the bhakti. And he nature of transcendentalist became attractive to me. So he got attraction towards bhakti and devotees. In Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, this is Prahlad Maharaj is saying with his father Hiranyakashipu, unless they smear upon their bodies the dust of the lotus feet of a Vaishnava, completely freed from material contamination. Persons very much inclined towards materialistic life cannot be attached to the lotus feet of the Lord, who is glorified for his uncommon activities. Only by becoming Krishna conscious and taking shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord in this way, can one be freed from material contamination. So as we mentioned, first we discussed about the devotees association. If there is no devotee, if there is no association, we cannot think, we cannot imagine how our life will be. So here Prahlad Maharaj is telling that persons very much inclined towards materialistic life, so they cannot be attached to the lotus feet of the Lord. So in that way, we are fortunate that we are not connected to any materialistic life. We are not taking association of any materialistic people. So we are taking association of devotees. So we are getting Krishna prema, and we are getting some taste towards Krishna consciousness. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, 3rd chapter, 23rd sloka also mentions the person who has not at any time received the dust of the feet of the Lord's pure devotee upon his head is certainly a dead body. And the person who has never experienced the aroma of the tulasi leaves from the lotus feet of the Lord is also a dead body, although breathing. So the person who has not at any time received the dust of the feet of the Lord's pure devotee upon his head is certainly a dead body. Here they are mentioning he may be breathing, he may be live, but he nothing but he is a dead body. So Bhakta Padajal. So these are the famous stories, that Sudama, when Sudama comes to visit Krishna, he ran and he hugged Sudama, and he brings Sudama into his palace, and he gave his own seat, and he started Bhagavan Krishna started washing Sudama's feet. And we know on every Vyasa Puja, Prabhupada Vyasa Puja or Guru Maharaj Vyasa Puja, we wash our Guru's pure devotees' lotus feet, and we can sprinkle on our head. That water we can sprinkle on our head. They won't give to drink, but we can sprinkle on our head. So there ends the. So here I want to stop. So still points are there. Bhakta Pada Jal and Bhakta Bhukta Avashesha. I could not prepare for that. Next time, whenever possibility is there, I can share some more points on this. Thank you. Hare Krishna. If you have any questions, you can. I will try to clarify. Otherwise, any point, any clarifications, any your addings,